Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I rob. So I already logged on the account. When you log, the first page you see it's the newspaper, and you should check it fast because sometimes, like today, there are events. Today it's economy booming, so basically when you rob you get more money. At first, you should check the tasks. I am already at level 2. I'm gonna pass level 3 now, but as soon as I'm gonna complete the single robberies. To pass this level, I had to be a member of a gang. I must have had 1.5k respect, and I had to buy the armor and the weapon, which you can buy from arm dealer. I also bought the 30% extra power on the weapons here. You can buy this by credits. I bought it for 30 days, 28 days TC, and it was 10 credits. But if you want to buy for the whole round, I think it costs 50 credits. And with credits you can also buy the 10% more earnings from your hookers. See, 20 days, 10 credits for all the round 50. And the percentage, always the 10% for the buildings. By credits you can also go out from the hospital when you overdose or when somebody kills you, and you can get out from prison if you don't want to use the money to bribe the guards, which I do not recommend you because you are gonna waste some money doing that. And you should use the credits to check the bots. For example, I checked this, the next bot, it's with day 79, and that means that in dealer you're not gonna see any with, see, just 200k. By credits you can buy the VIP, which is useful, and that's it. And yeah, the casino, look, I always roll the dice. Let's see what we get. Talking stone that you use to buy hookers because the price is gonna get less. And again, 10 credits. Okay, so let's start. At first, you should check what robs you can do. I have started to rob motorcycle gang, so I'm gonna do that. But I can't because my spirit is not high enough. So firstly, we do like Russian drug king. Okay, now basically as you see my stamina is 0, and to perform robs I need to refill my stamina. Also the addiction, I have 19%, and to get your addiction down you go to hospitals. Either you detox by cash if you have little respect like I do. I detox always for cash. When you will have a big respect, the detox is gonna cost a lot, so basically I do it by credits. You can choose either to do it by cash or credits. So at first you need to create a nightclub, which you do by clicking on business, by nightclub, choose a name, do not put your nickname. I'm gonna put some random letters like I always do. And then see, here you have to add the drugs that you want to use to refill your stamina, and I do not have any, so I go to drug dealer. I always use heroin and booze. I'm gonna buy some hero and some booze. Then we go back to nightlife, to business, and I'm gonna put booze and heroin. I put heroin because I usually get to a high level of addiction, so it's harder to take the stamina to 100% by booze. So now do not rob without having the plastic surgery page opened. So what I do is opening a new tab, clicking on Thecrims, and then I take out the tab to have a second page opened. I get it smaller, both of them. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you, it's like not kind of allowed, because rule 5 I think says that you cannot make any changes in the browser, but everybody does it, or at least I think that everybody does it. I do not. But since you are a beginner, if you want to use this trick, you can do it, but don't share with other people. So you click with the right button on perform surgery, and you go on inspect element, and then you scroll down until you see padding. Okay, you make this number bigger, so also the button gets bigger. So you see this gray screen, it's the button basically. And then you put as you want, the page like that, I don't know, as you like. And then you start rubbing, you go in nightlife, where here you can see your rave. These are not your raves. If you don't want to meet other people, you shouldn't enter. So you enter here, and then you see booze and heroin, which is the drugs that I chose for my rave. And I start taking booze until I get to 32%. I don't use heroin. So, okay. Now we go back to motorcycle gang and we start robbing. The more you rob, the faster you're gonna get. But now I'm gonna just show you some. Okay, now see, you have 1% addiction. So every time the addiction rises, you should buy some more units of the drug you were using. So now I'm gonna buy 51 units. See, now it's 2%. So after I'm gonna buy 52. And so on. Okay, in case you meet someone and you can notice that either because you see him in rave with you, or this icon it's gonna get red, or if you have activated from profile, edit profile, scroll down. I have activated the sounds when you meet someone. When you get a red reaction, basically you hear this sound. Okay. So I'm gonna keep going rubbing. I need to do like 40 rubs to pass the level. So it's gonna be some tickets to burn. By the way, yeah, I am a member of a gang, but the gang it's mine, so I am the only one in the gang. When you are in a bigger gang, you can perform gang robberies like Fox North or others. It depends on the day of the game and also on your power, or if there are some events. You can check all the available robs in help and then in game guide. And be aware that if you make plastic, that doesn't mean that you are safe yet, because basically other people can also open gang assaults on you. And if you are in a gang with other people, you're not the only one who's gonna get it, but also all the other gang members. So if you are in a gang and you meet somebody, even if you make plastic, I would suggest you to take an overdose, because you're gonna get a lot of people pissed if you make them losing like a lot of stats. which can happen. So basically, if you rob alone and you are not in a gang, do whatever you want. But if you are in a gang, I suggest you to take overdose, because people are very fast when they are hunting, and you think that you might have saved yourself, but you probably don't. And another thing is that when you are in a gang and you finish robbing, if you are not a close friend to the gang leader or whatever people are inside, you should leave, because it's not safe to stay in a gang. Okay, let's see if I finished. Okay, yes, I completed the level. So now I click complete level, and I've got goggles that are good. When you activate goggles and you have like police and also economy booming, you are gonna get a lot of money robbing singles. So wait for police and economy booming, basically. Now, every time you pass the level, you get something, and also you get to choose where to put your skills. I have got like some stats now, but when you start the game, you don't. So basically, what you should do is, if you want to be a robber, I mean, because if you want to be a hunter, you should always go with the attack extra assault power here. But if you want to rob, you should put some in extra money from single robberies, like I did when I passed the previous level. And you could also put extra robbery powers. So basically that means that you do not need a lot of stats to perform higher level robberies. It helps you to go faster up to the levels, and it's good because basically the more difficult are the robberies, also more money you get. So basically, if you rob like drug, what was the fucking name? Okay, Russian drug king, it's not gonna be the same money that a motorcycle gang gives you. So basically, if you have some extra robbery power, it's good. Now I'm just gonna put extra money in robberies, because I can rob everything except the Vatican. So extra money from single robberies. Okay. And that's it. You have 3 reset available each round, unless it changes. I mean, until now it's 3. You always have to check each round what has changed. Okay, now I need 20 gang robberies to pass this level, and I must own at least 20 buildings, and I have to buy also 2 warehouses. So you buy the warehouses from business here too. They are needed for hookers, basically. Even if I suggest always to buy hooker mansion, I mean, then you can, after you pass the level, you can sell these warehouses and always go with hooker mansion, because you can handle more hookers. I don't know how many, but more. And in business, in buildings, sorry, you can see the buildings. Basically, we have no VIP, and you don't see the profits per day. I don't know, let me see. Yeah, I know VIP. If you buy the VIP, it's better because you can see how much then you will earn each day. I'm going to buy the brewery because it's booze, and it's I know because I play this round, so it's the best earnings now. So I buy 50. Let's see if we can. And yep. Okay, so I bought the 20 buildings required for this level, but I still need 20 gang robbers, which I'm not gonna do it today. So that's all for now. If you have any questions, you can write down in comments. Bye bye.